did you hear that? Someone's stealing Christmas. Little Ada whispered as she clung to her grandmother's wrapper. The faint jingle of bells was missing that year, and the air carried an unsettling silence instead of the usual cheer. Something was very wrong in Ama-Oge village. It all began on the first day of December when the villagers woke up to find that the enormous Christmas tree, which usually stood tall in the village square, had disappeared. Not a single pine needle was left. The garlands, the carved wooden angels, even the star on top, all gone. Chief Okeke, the village head, quickly called for a meeting. Who would do such a thing? Christmas is the heart of this village, he thundered. The elders were baffled. Everyone loved Christmas in Ama-Oge, where traditions were cherished. There were carols every evening, families exchanging gifts, and children eagerly awaiting the Christmas feast, but as the days passed, more strange things happened. The drummer's sticks vanished, the carolers' hymn books were torn apart, and the baker's special Christmas oven stopped working mysteriously. Is this a curse? Old Mama Ifunanya whispered one evening, shaking her head, but Ada and her brother Chuka refused to believe it was the work of spirits. We'll find out who is doing this, Chuka declared, his fists clenched. The two children began their secret investigation. They sneaked around the village at night, peering into windows, hiding behind trees, and listening to every conversation. One evening, they noticed something strange. Papa Udo, the quiet blacksmith who rarely spoke to anyone, was carrying a large sack into his workshop. The sack jingled with the sound of bells. Let's follow him, Ada whispered. Quiet as mice, they crept behind him and peered through a crack in the door. Inside, they saw piles of stolen Christmas decorations, drums, and even the missing star from the tree. But what shocked them the most was a wooden sign that read, "No Christmas this year." Why would Papa Udo do this? Ada asked, her voice trembling. Chuka frowned. We need to tell Chief Okeke. The next morning, the entire village gathered in the square as Papa Udo was brought forward. The evidence was laid out for everyone to see. Papa Udo, why? Chief Okeke asked, his voice heavy with disappointment. The blacksmith hung his head in shame. I didn't mean to ruin Christmas. I just wanted everyone to notice me. It turned out that Papa Udo had always felt invisible. Every year, he made tools and decorations for the festivities, but no one ever thanked him. He thought if he took Christmas away, people would finally realize how much they needed him. The crowd fell silent. Then, little Ada stepped forward. We see you, Papa Udo. We've always seen you. You're the one who makes Christmas beautiful for all of us. The villagers began to nod. One by one, they came forward to thank him for his work over the years. Feeling ashamed and touched, Papa Udo decided to fix everything. I'll make this Christmas better than ever, he promised. With the villagers' help, he worked day and night. By Christmas Eve, the stolen decorations were returned, the drums repaired, and the tree, was bigger and brighter than ever before. And when the church bells rang that night, the entire village sang together under the stars. Even Papa Udo joined in, his heart full of joy. The next day, the Christmas feast was more vibrant than anyone could remember. Children laughed as they unwrapped gifts, the aroma of jollof rice and roasted chicken filled the air, and the carolers sang with extra spirit. Chief Okeke raised his glass and said, "This Christmas almost didn't happen, but it turned out to be the best one yet. Let's always remember that everyone in this village matters." The crowd cheered, and Papa Udo's smile was the brightest of all. From that year on, Papa Udo became the official keeper of Christmas in Ama-Oge. And the villagers learned that sometimes, the most important people are the ones working quietly in the background, and that's how the Christmas that almost didn't happen became the one no one ever forgot.